Citizens Bank Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And towing the slab, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Just not a good pitch to swing. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. And the 0-1. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher.
Runner takes off. Foul ball still 0-2. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner on the move again. Got him swinging. And the throw bounces. Tag out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and the count is 1-2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Mike Burrows. What do you got on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Liner snagged at first. One pitch and one out. Here's Turner now. Next pitch is outside. That's down and in. A slider missed. Outside, and he didn't come close to giving him a strike.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
One gone, runner at first. Here, runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
That's too low. 3-1. Runner at second here, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Steps on the bag for one. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Zach Cole up next for the Astros. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Yeah.
No score here in the second.
That's ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Payoff pitch. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Batting 6, center fielder Jake
So
Myers.
a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Line drive, base hit right field. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Late swing, fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's going to be Braden Shoemaker. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Line drive. Base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. And yes, he did. He went around. 2 on, 2 outs. Check swing.
That's down.
No appeal. And that is ball 1. Bunting gets it down to first. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena puts a bunt down. Stop. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Garcia measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
On the ground to third. And that's just foul. 2-2 on the way. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Designated hitter.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Inside, ball one.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. And that's downstairs and outside. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One down. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Runner on the goal. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw.
Heads up base running right there.
And the 1-0. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Down the middle for a strike. And a full count now. Runner on the go again. Up the middle. There's one. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a one-run ball game. JT Realmuto steps in. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that skips in the dirt. Next offer in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That missed by a lot. Full count now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. On to the third inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The 1-0.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And Aaron Jordan is grounded by the K. And now it's Christian Walker. Went down on strikes his first time through.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
They've struggled to gauge the break off the curveball. Lots of swings and misses early on. They need to wait.
Turner over to stop for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. Paredes hauls it in for the out. One up, one down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Brandon Marsh.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In there. And so now 1 and 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Trey Turner at the plate. Walked his first time.
Trey Turner.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And now
That's a
2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Zach Cole.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Foul ball there. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground to the left. Trey Turner gloves it. Slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next,
2 down, bases empty. And here is Cam Smith. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Ripped, but but it curls foul.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 0-2. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and we're starting over. And now it's Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Inside,
That
ball
one
2.
inside. 2 balls and a strike. Next
Ball,
pitch is
that's low.
downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Struck out swinging his first time. Smith under it. And there's one down. Go ahead run on base. Edmundo Sosa will hit next. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Shoemake. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And stepping in for the Astros, Braden Shoemake.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Astros, catcher.
So here's Christian Vasquez. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run. Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. He goes down looking. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 1.
Well, these Phillies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. With just one hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point. Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things one pitch at a time.
That was pretty nasty. Here comes Real Muto. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses. And now 3-0. just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Go ahead, run on. Justin, Astros go to the pen, and here comes Steven Okert.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ground ball right side. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. 2 down. Go ahead run and scoring position. Way out front for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count in this situation.
Runner goes again. There's a ball. Bounces in and he's set. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Puts a bunt down. And he's safe at first.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Trey Turner with a chance now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was late. In the air, right field. Smith on the move towards foul ground. Brings it in. And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. There's the strike. Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The Stros trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that was out of character. Maybe should have stuck with swinging for the fences.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Check swing went around. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. 6. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Ball.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
For the Phillies, third baseman.
Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Harper aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him swinging, and there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies,
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Garcia.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Inside, ball 1.
Myers takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Edmundo Sosa.
Designated hitter, Edmundo Sosa.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
There you
Sosa
go.
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. The 0-2.
Ball. Down. Nope.
And they'll do it again. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back at Citizens
Leading
Bank
off for
Park,
Houston,
and
center
stepping in for the
fielder,
Astros,
Jake
Jake Myers. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Astros,
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And the sweeper misses. The Phillies holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And down on strikes he goes, and he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. So up next, Braden Shoemate.
I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there.
Brad Keller gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
And that one's a little bit low. And a count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. And at first, here's JT Realmuto. He is struck out, and he is walked. Runner takes off. Strike in there. No throw, safe at second. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. And that chance handled to third. Tag. Got him. And no throw. He's into first easily. 1 out man at first. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. In the air out to center. And it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Stepping in, Brandon Marsh in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Two on, 1 out. Check swing went around, and it's 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition.
Runners on the move. Got him swinging. Out at third, and that ends the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Christian Vasquez now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That's a really good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Misses the sweeper. Swings through that one out in front that time. swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. So digging in, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 3. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding up.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side of the 8th. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, number 70.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. That's ripped. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting him that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going.
Turner runs. That's in for a strike. You know, throw, save. That's a stolen base. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ball, that's outside.
Out towards right center field. Myers takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And here comes Alec Bohm. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And at second. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That one 95 to finish him off. And digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. Two outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Digging in, Edmundo Sosa. Right through there for a strike. And he swings through that one. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Popped in the air, left field. Marsh under it. One away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Walker now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Zach Cole, the next to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Gets him to chase after that one. They're down to their final strike.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jhoan Duran.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's all...
Got him. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. And on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go? Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. That's a strike.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Got him swinging.
Batting second, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Will Smith to the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And the sweeper is off the plate. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the corner, and it's 2-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Philadelphia, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What should we keep an eye on here? Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Number 16, Brandon Marsh.
Fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That's out to center field. Pages under it. And there's 1 down. Here's Turner now. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Gets him to chase after that one. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Two gone. Bryce Harper to the plate. The first overall pick back in 2010.
No.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Now one missed. And now it's filled up.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. To first, 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
And now Teoscar Hernandez. In there for strike one. Wheeler, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. And that one fouled off. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And a curve is down and in. Freeman on at first. Nobody out. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Late on that fastball. The Dodgers with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Got him swinging for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
Here's Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping out pitches that are just a little too high.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On a line. And that's the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Strike two.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location.
Muncy fires to second for one. On to Freddie. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Sosa in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Freeman. That is the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Second baseman, Haesung Kim.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one in the dirt, and the count even 1-1.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's one.
He's out.
Throw to first, they beat it. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 so far. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. In the dirt. The Dodgers looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Low throw, skips past him at third. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. The batter now will be Will Smith. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of...
He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a big swing and a miss. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the third, Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. And that rule to swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting eighth, catcher, Dave.
Gonna bring up JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous Mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Ball two.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Pulls that one foul. One down, Phillies down a run. And he walked him.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Justin Crawford. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Clips the corner. 0-2. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. So the Philly batting order turns over. Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Right through there for a strike. Realmuto, the runner at first with 2 gone. There goes the runner. It's in the dirt.
Here we go.
Marsh checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. And a payoff pitch. In the air to left center. And that will end the inning. Back here in
Leading off for the
Philadelphia,
Dodgers,
start of the
left
4th,
fielder,
Teoscar
Teoscar
Hernandez
Hernandez.
steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Another 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Right fielder,
Here's Kyle Tucker. His first at bat was a strikeout. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Time called now.
Time.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard, looking to extend the play now. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. Here comes Max Muncy.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike three. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Whips it to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
For the Phillies, first baseman.
So here is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Oh. Oh.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. The 2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two on the way.
Here we
Check
go.
swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And here comes Alec Bohm. Single to right in his first trip.
That's the ball.
That pitch gets the inside corner. And it's a ball and a strike.
No, that's a ball.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Hae-Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings and sends a rocket to right. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie to hit. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. Tied him up inside with that one. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Smith gathers, throws, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. Ball one, no strikes. The Dodgers leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Clips the corner, 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down. Out towards right center field. Tucker really on his horse for it. He's got it. 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Did he go?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Thank you, mate.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Jay.
So, man aboard. Here comes Real Muto. A new arm into the game. The righty, Blake Trinan.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Crawford in the box now. Takes strike one. A base hit. Here comes the throw. Not gonna get him. It's up the line.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. Real Muto at third. Crawford at second with 2 gone.
So now it's all about tech mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some
got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of the 6th inning. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to the dish is Freddie. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Brad Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Right through there for a strike. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Two now. And there's the ball. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
In the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Back to right. And there's 2 away. Go ahead run on base. So here's Kyle Tucker now, 1 for 2. This one kicks away from Real Muto. Throws to second. Safe. He beats it. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Man at second. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Phillies need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Tucker takes it in for the out. 1 down.
It's tough because you want to help your team, so it's easy falling into the trap of trying to do too much, and that just leaves you out in front from time to time.
Right side, Kim. Throw to first in time. And now it's Alec Bohm.
For the Phillies, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. So now 1-2. Right through there, got him. 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Foul ball there. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Andy Pappas digs in now. Nobody on, nobody out for the run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Kim in the box again. Takes the strike. In the air to left center. Crawford turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. High fly ball right field. Garcia settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
No, that's a ball.
And a base hit on the line. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Sosa stands in now and watches strike 1. Misses the sweeper.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Here's a 2-2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So digging in, Bryson Stott.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Dodgers trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's outside. Ball 2. And he pops up the bunt. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Real Muto can't hold up, and that's a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
At the dish. Looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Phillies.
So up next, Justin Crawford. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Puts a bunt down. Kim. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit, 1 run in already. And it gets by him. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 2.
was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.